all know that empathy, that preparation, that moral compass, that relentless work ethic have led to so much progress over the past 7 years. We've gone from the brink of another great depression in this country to our businesses creating more than 14 million new jobs. Our unemployment rate has been cut in half. Our deficits are down by 2/3. Our high school graduation rates are the highest on record. Over 20 million more people now have health insurance. And people in this country are finally free to marry the person they love.
That's so touching. Welcome to Gimme 5, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Michelle Obama, a week ago, was at Jackson State University, a traditionally black university, touting the accomplishments of Barack Obama. Oh, but it got ugly. Don't forget, this is the woman who in 2008, her campaign speech for her husband was that we're a downright mean nation. Okay? And she's never been proud of her country until Barack ran for president. And every time you try to pick yourself up, we kick you back down. That's what she really thinks of this country. Here's more.
We pay endless attention to folks who are blocking action, blocking judges, blocking immigration, blocking a raise in the minimum wage, just blocking. We are consumed with the anger and vitriol that are bubbling up with folks shouting at each other, using hateful and divisive language. And then there are the countless times when that language gets personal and is directed at my husband.
Oh my goodness. Man, people saying things about her husband, I can't imagine. What did Laura Bush have to go through? Calling him Hitler. Marching through the streets with pictures of George W. Bush in the crosshairs with blood dripping down from him. And now it's all about race. It's all about poor Barack Obama, how people don't like him, and it's not normal. Watch.
Charges that he doesn't love our country. The time he was called a liar in front of a joint session of Congress. The non-stop questions about his birth certificate and his belief in God. Now, I know that politics has always been a rough sport. It's not surprising that our disagreements have become more personal, more intense. It's not surprising that we too often demean or dismiss opinions that are different than our own. But we would be kidding ourselves if we didn't acknowledge that those age-old issues that have always roiled our country, the problems a lot of folks would just rather brush under the rug, those challenges are still with us today. We can't deny it.
We're a racist country, and here's some examples.
Despite all the progress we've made, I know that so many of you still see these shadows every single day. Maybe it's when you're driving somewhere and you stop for no particular reason. Maybe it's when the store you enter into, folks seem to keep an extra close eye on you as you shop. Maybe it's when you walk down the sidewalk and folks cross the street when they see you coming. Maybe it's when the early voting location in your neighborhood just happens to be closed, or law after law is passed about the kind of ID you need to cast your vote. Maybe it's all those schools that, despite the laws, are still very much separate and unequal, or the criminal justice system that still doesn't provide truly equal justice for far too many.
Yeah. Elect Hillary Clinton or stay home, Republicans. Don't vote for Trump and you'll get 4 more years of this. Here's more.
I wish I could say otherwise, graduates. But the question isn't whether you're going to come face to face with these issues. The question is how you're going to respond when you do. Or are you going to take a deep breath, straighten your shoulders, lift up your head, and do what Barack Obama has always done? As he says, when they go low, I go high. That's the choice Barack and I have made. That's what has kept us sane over the years. We simply do not allow space in our hearts, minds, or souls for darkness.
Barack Obama has gone lower and more divisive than any president in U.S. history. She is full of baloney.